Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. There is only one good, knowledge, and one evil, ignorance. Employ your time in improving yourself, by other men's writings, so that you shall come easily, by what others have labored hard for. Death may be the greatest of all human blessings. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. The unexamined life is not worth living. To find yourself, think for yourself. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Be slow to fall into friendship, but when you are in, continue firm and constant. Sometimes you put walls up not to keep people out, but to see who cares enough to break them down. Wonder is the beginning of wisdom. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. He who is not contented with what he has, would not be contented with what he would like to have. No man has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. It is a shame for a man to grow old, without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. Let him, who would move the world first, move himself. Strong minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, weak minds discuss people. By all means marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. Every action has its pleasures and its price. The hottest love has the coldest end. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. To fear death, gentlemen, is no other than to think oneself wise when one is not, to think one knows what one does not know. No one knows whether death may not be the greatest of all blessings for a man, yet men fear it as if they knew that it is the greatest of evils. The hour of departure has arrived, and we go our separate ways, I to die, and you to live. Which of these two is better only God knows. Life contains but two tragedies. One is not to get your heart's desire, the other is to get it. The children now love luxury, they have bad manners, contempt for authority, they show disrespect for elders and love chatter in place of exercise. Children are now tyrants, not the servants of their households. They no longer rise when elders enter the room. They contradict their parents, chatter before company, gobble up dainties at the table, cross their legs, and tyrannize their teachers. Understanding a question is half an answer. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Envy is the ulcer of the soul. I know that I am intelligent, because I know that I know nothing. If you don't get what you want, you suffer. If you get what you don't want, you suffer. Even when you get exactly what you want, you still suffer because you can't hold on to it forever. Your mind is your predicament. It wants to be free of change, free of pain, free of the obligations of life and death. But change is law, and no amount of pretending will alter that reality. We cannot live better than in seeking to become better. Thou shouldst eat to live, not live to eat. The only good is knowledge, and the only evil is ignorance.